Welcome to Machine Learning at UChicago. Here, we'll not only teach you the fundamentals of machine learning, but we'll also provide an open community for anyone to build impactful machine learning projects. First, I want to motivate why you should care about machine learning. We expect that machine learning will have a dramatic impact on the world economy. The consulting company McKinsey estimates that by 2030, artificial intelligence and machine learning will add about $13 trillion to the global economy by 2030. They also expect that 70% of companies will use AI in one form or another. Machine learning is firmly integrated in major domains such as computer vision, speech recognition, natural language processing, biology, computer games, and much more. If a field of study contains any amount of information, then it's very likely that machine learning helps solve major problems in that field. Lastly, advances in machine learning will have major consequences in many aspects of society. For example, machine learning will increase the efficiency of many companies and services. People are using machine learning to personalize healthcare, improve logistics and distribution, and create personal assistants. We'll also see major shifts in employment as machine learning automates dangerous and repetitive jobs. Many major companies are also using machine learning to control the flow of information. Tech companies like Google and Facebook are using machine learning to decide what content you should and shouldn't be using, which has major consequences on people's beliefs and values. I also want to show you some examples of what machine learning can do to spark your interest and imagination. One of the most commonly associated machine learning tasks is self-driving cars. So here's an example from the company Tesla that shows what these cars can achieve now. We can also use machine learning to generate new faces. In this video, the faces in the middle are not real faces. An algorithm is mixing the facial features of the person on the far left with faces on the top to create a face that has never existed before. We can also use machine learning to help generate text or music. I'm not going to play these examples, but you're welcome to review the slide and look at the examples. We can also use machine learning to teach agents to play games like hide and seek.
On Earth, the simple rules of natural selection and competition led to the evolution of increasingly intelligent life forms. Today, we ask if comparably simple rules and multi-agent competition can also lead to intelligent behavior in a new virtual world. These agents are playing hide and seek. These agents have just begun learning, but they've already learned to chase and run away. This is a hard world for a hider who has only learned to flee. However, after training in millions of rounds of hide and seek, the hiders find a solution. The hiders learn to use rudimentary tools to their advantage. By grabbing and locking these blocks, they can create their own shelter. The seekers are locked in place for a brief period at the start of the game, giving hiders a chance to prepare. Even so, the hiders must learn to collaborate, accomplishing tasks that would be impossible for any single individual. The hiders are not the only ones who can learn to use tools. After many generations of failing to break into the shelter, the seekers learn to jump over obstacles using ramps. However, after many millions of rounds of having their shelter breached, the hiders learn to take away the primary tool the seekers have at their disposal.
Machine learning algorithms are also good enough to exceed the performance of top humans at highly complicated games like Go, Poker, Dota 2, and StarCraft. I don't play these games, so maybe one of you could DM me about what these machine learning is doing to the landscape of these games. Again, I have links that you could visit on your own time. For more practical applications, we could also use machine learning to help fold proteins, which is an incredibly important task in biology, as this can help discover drugs and understand diseases. People have done amazing things with machine learning, and there's no reason why we can't do the same. We formed this community to provide you the opportunity to learn machine learning, and we want our community goals to reflect that. Our first goal is to teach machine learning to everyone. That means we're not interested in covering machine learning ideas through complex math equations. Instead, we're more interested in explaining how machine learning works in basic English. Because UChicago students are often very busy, we'll post clear and concise 5 to 10 minute videos explaining important concepts that you can watch on your own time. Our second goal is to foster an open community where we can learn from each other and build on shared knowledge. We also want people to help each other out, whether it is answering questions from other people or making your own videos explaining a topic that you're interested in. We're not going to require any time commitment from anyone. We just want to give all UChicago students the opportunity to learn and work with talented people on machine learning. But we also think it's important to keep in mind that the knowledge and experience you gain is proportional to the effort you put in. And we especially encourage those who are interested in applying data science or machine learning to their careers to spend extra time. And lastly, we want to help you build important projects that you find meaningful. This community will help you reduce many obstacles as possible so you can do this very easily. We're also trying to help you take your projects to the next level if you want. Maybe you want to file a patent on your application of your algorithm or start a startup from your idea. If so, great. We'll try to help you pursue your goals. In the first quarter, you'll learn about machine learning concepts by watching our videos and doing practice problems. In the second quarter, we'll talk about advanced machine learning concepts, and you can find people to work on projects you're interested in. And in the last quarter, you can continue working on your project. Hopefully, I've inspired you to learn more about machine learning. So, welcome to Machine Learning at UChicago.